Yeah, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise and the glory and the honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. And also want to give the honors to the elders and the apostles who wear millstone, rule well, and teach well through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Wa Shalom, Wa Ba'arakim, to you elect, beginning with the 144,000. It's your brother Nawah, back with a lesson. And it's going to be pretty quick. And what I wanted to go into was the book of Genesis, the 9th chapter, in the 21st verse. Now, this is dealing with Noah right here. You know, after the water receded, right? That Yahweh Shemal Shai flooded the earth with. All right, yeah. Genesis chapter 9 verse, we start at verse 20. It says, and Noah began to be an husbandman, and he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the vine, right? And he drank of the vine. You see? So Noah drank wine. Salakia, I read that wrong. And he drank of the wine, right? So the Noah drunk wine. This was a man that Yahweh Shemal Shai had mercy on, right? This was a man that Yahweh Shemal Shai favored, or rather showed favor to. This was a great man, and he drunk wine. You see, because you got a lot of simple-minded people that believe if you drink wine, you're sinning. You know, they see you drinking wine, and they know that you're into the Bible. You know, you're into the scriptures. Call yourself a man of the Lord. They would what's the word I'm looking for? Try to make it as you're guilty of sin. You see? It's not a sin to drink wine. Yahweh Shai drunk wine. You know? Now, you don't go in the scriptures and find where it says, and the Lord, Yahweh Shai, drunk wine. But he was called a wine bibber. So when you extract from that spiritually, you know, well, you know, you that tells you that he drunk wine. The Lord was into that. He was into drinking wine as well. You see? So it's not a sin to drink wine. But the reason why I'm going into this scripture right here is because, you know, as we read on, it says, and he, the reason why I'm going to the scripture is to highlight the word drunken. Highlight the word drunken. You see? Let's highlight that word. because it said that he was drunken when he got drunk some wine. It says, and he drank of the wine and was drunken. Right. Now, when you go into the scriptures, you know, we're not supposed to get drunk. That's a commandment. We're not supposed to get drunk. You see? You know? Matter of fact, let's get a scripture. Another scripture. Salaki. In the book of, let's get Tobit. Let's see. Salaki. Get Tobit in the Apocrypha. Tobit, the 5th chapter. Oh no, the 4th chapter. Let's see. Here we go. Tobit 4:15. It says, do that to no man which thou hatest. Drink not wine to make thee drunken. Right? Drink not wine to make thee drunken. Right? So when we get some alcoholic beverages and get our sip on, you know, for those of us that drink, you know, not every brother drink, but for those of us, those that do drink, we're not supposed to get to the point where we cannot control our behavior, you know, where we can't control ourselves, you know, here it is, you get drunk so much to where you can't even walk straight. You everywhere, you stumbling everywhere. Your speech is all vague, you know, and you slurring, and you see, we're not supposed to get that way. Matter of fact, let's look at the word drunken. It says drunk or intoxicated. You see? Intoxicated. Yeah, you know, we're not supposed to get to that point. You see? So yeah, once again, it said, do that to no man which thou hatest. Drink not wine to make thee drunken. So when you read this and go back to Genesis, the 9th chapter, the 21st verse, you would think that it's like you're not Job, Noah, you think that Noah was breaking the law, going against the word of Yahweh Shema Shai. But you see, that's why we have to look up words. You see, because we had the law. The law existed even back then, in the time of Noah. You see? So, going back to Genesis, the 9th chapter, 20 again, it says, and Noah began to be an husbandman, and he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine and was drunken, right? And he was uncovered within his tent, right? So let's go into the word drunken.
Strong's H7937, shacher, shacher.
Right, that's the Hebrew word for drunken. It says, look, to become what? To become tipsy. You see? To become tipsy. So Job wasn't drunk. He was tipsy. You see? And that's why we have to go into the words, go into the root word to understand better what is being said in the scripture. Because Job, if he was drunk, he would have been going against Yahweh Shemel Shai and his word and his law. You see, because I just went into it. We're not supposed to be drunk. You see? So it would seem contradictive. But that's why you have to go into the word. It says to become tipsy. See, tipsy and drunk is two different things. You see? It says to become tipsy. Tipsy is a tool that is, when you go, let's go into that definition. No. Nah, that's not right. Mellow. Okay. Relax and cheerful through being slightly drunk. Slightly. You see? This nigga. So yeah, man, pretty much, man, that's what it meant by when it's saying he drank of the wine and was drunken. That word drunken really means he was tipsy. You see? Yep. To become tipsy. When you go into that, become tipsy. So he became tipsy. He didn't become drunken. So yeah, man. That's pretty much all I wanted to bring out. Like I said, be pretty quick. You see, because once again, being tipsy and being drunk is two different things. Noah, he wasn't drunk. He was able to control himself. He wasn't everywhere, That's not how a man of the Lord, conducts himself. Because I drink a little bit as well. And you got, other brothers as well drink. A man of the Lord, and being a man of the Lord, we don't get to the point of where we're slurring, with our speech, throwing up everywhere, So yeah, I just wanted to, bring this out. Lord willing, edifying. Till next time, shalom.